Hello, this is Dr. Victoria Scurvo speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. And I'm back to do some readings. I know it's been a little while since I've done them. I had a couple of glitches. My desktop crapped the bed after many years of dutiful service, so I had to go out and buy a new computer. I got a lovely laptop. I want to thank the people at Computer Genius in North Dartmouth for pointing me in the direction that I needed to go. They were very nice, very efficient, and I'm glad I gave them my business. I like giving business to the little guy, quite honestly. So I've had a couple of requests, and this is one of them, and I will try to get to as many requests as I can today. And this was a request from, I believe it was Paulette. And she wanted to know if it was true that Hillary Clinton was thinking of running for president again. So I will look at that and just give it a couple of shuffles here. I want to thank everybody for their comments, for all the appreciation that you show for the work that I do. It means a lot to me. And I have had a number of you become clients, astrology clients. It's been a real pleasure to get to know you all. And I'm always amazed at just how amazing people are and the things that they're faced with in their life and how they move through them with such grace and then the capacity to grow and love and evolve through all of it. So I'm honored to be a witness to that. All right, so just about ready to finish shuffling. I'll cut the cards. I am just going to put them up. It's easier that way. I'm still actually, even with the new computer, I'm using my tablet because actually the camera's better. It's much better sound and much better camera. So, all right, so this is the immediate environment. Okay, we have somebody, this is the 10 of Wands in this deck. This is the Conley deck. And we do have somebody who's been through many battles planting a seed. And so she is intent on doing something. Now, whether it's running for president is another question. But she is definitely planting the seed of her experience into the ground. See what's crossing it. Indecision. Okay. Indecision. I don't believe she's decided. I don't know who said it. Somebody said it on TV, I think. At the base of it is she is looking at this is a 7 of wands. Often you feel like you're up against it. People are coming at you. In this deck though, it has less of that energy. It's less active. It's more of a passive evaluation of her boundaries and what she has built. So I can't say it's completely out of her mind. I mean, I imagine it would have to be somewhere in there. I mean, she did actually win the popular vote, so that's got to be hard to swallow, right? This is the past, feeling powerless to change things, but having to look at things from a completely different perspective. She's a smart woman. She does learn. What's in the sky? Okay. This is seven of swords. I would say that she knows what she's up against as far as the vitriol that she engenders in people. Let's see the immediate future, 6 weeks out. We have the King of Pentacles. That says to me that there are people who are willing to back her financially. As to whether she'll do it, that's still up in the air. How other people see it. Other people see it as heartbreak. Okay, that she'll get her heart broken yet again. That domestic situation. We have the Queen of Swords. That's her. She is wise because of the challenges and the heartbreak that she's been through. She's constantly reinventing herself. So on some level, she's reinventing herself, which what I would expect. She's a Scorpio. Scorpios are constantly reinventing themselves. That's no shock, right? Hopes and fears. Um, this says to me she'd like to just, I mean, they make fun that she's just a grandmother, but I think there's a certain there's a certain sense of peace with that, and then yet she's very ambitious. So I think she's torn. She's torn between just sort of sitting back and although I don't think she could ever completely sit back, but certainly from the presidency, and the outcome. We have the nostalgia card. I can't say that that's a yes. It seems to me like she's thinking about when things were good. Perhaps when Bill was president and she was the first lady and she was doing all the things she could do, or perhaps when she was a senator. But I think she's also thinking about the pain that's caused to her and her family from the past. So, but that nostalgia card isn't really about pain. It's more about, sort of that rose tinted glasses that we tend to look at the past with. Let's see if we can pull a major arcana. We have indecision, not a major arcana. Five of cups. This is loss, not a major arcana. The Eight of Cups, not a major arcana. Okay, let's see what's underneath it. This is the card of power because of money. You're powerful because you have money. So I would say from these cards that she has the financial backing if she wanted to do it, but I don't really feel like her heart is in it. I really don't. I feel as though, I feel for the most part she's undecided, sort of on the side of not running. So, but that's not to say she won't be influential in whoever does run. I think that she'll be influential in whoever does run, and I think history will judge her much more, much better than the way she's being judged now. She really has been a trailblazer, and she really, she's had to be a woman in a man's world her whole career, and there's wisdom in that. There's wisdom in how to find power despite that. So, this probably won't be popular, but I have the utmost respect for the woman. I really do. And, I think we hold women up to a much higher standard than men. Men can get away with all kinds of shit. And women are, so you're not gonna get me dissing her. But I really don't feel the energy is right for her. I think she would be just too much of a. If Trump does run again for 2020, I think she'll be too much of a focus of vitriol. I don't think it'll be good for her or her family. So that's what I think. I don't think that at this time anyway, it's a serious consideration. So I hope that eases your mind a little bit, Paulette. So. All right, I'll be back with another reading. I have a question about, I have a reader who's concerned with the immigrants in detention camps, and the separation of children and their parents. So I'll get back with that. All right, I'll be back soon. Bye. Like and subscribe.